So the big question is this: how are people like us, who didn't take on venture capital, who are spending money from our own pocket, just trying to be a laundromat entrepreneur, how do we market in a way that lets us get our services and our products and the things we believe in out to the public, and yet still remain profitable? This is the question. And in this podcast, I will answer that. My name is Victor Nichols, and welcome to the Laundromat Secrets.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a really good day today. One of the things I wanted to talk about today was marketing for laundromats. I had a student of mine that took over a laundromat, and they said that their laundromat's really slow and was wondering what was going on. So I talked to him and said, hey, what's going on? Tell me a little bit about what you did and stuff. And he's like, well, I got new machines, they're cleaning up the store, we opened up the laundromat and we're not getting as much customers as I thought. So I started going through and asking him all these different questions and stuff. What we found out is marketing was the biggest issue. So what I want to talk about today is why a business can be so slow when you take over a laundromat. So it's either you build a laundromat, you take it over, anything like that. I guess this applies to all businesses out there. You have to market your business. A great example is actually my Chicago Heights store. When I had that, I'm just trying to think here. The place was closed down due to a fire and stuff, so we spent like almost an entire year fixing it up, redoing the walls, painting, flooring, new machines, electrical. Had issues with the code inspectors. That was a nightmare right there. But once I finally got the store open, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna start bringing in some money. I got bills I gotta pay. I got rent, utilities, pretty much products like soap and stuff I gotta pay for. So I'm like, let me get the doors open. That's the first thing you're thinking when you're doing the remodel. You're like, how quick can I get the doors open and start making money? Well, I opened the doors and I made less than $200 my first month. And I'm like, whoa, what just happened? I'm like, I'm supposed to be bringing in like thousands of dollars each month. That store was $3,200 a month for rent. And I'm like, then I got my utilities and stuff. I'm like, what the hell am I doing wrong here? The only thing I did, I bought a banner that said under new management and I hung it. That's all I did my first month. So I'm all like jumping online. I'm doing research. I'm like, there's really nothing out there that talks about marketing for laundromats, how to improve laundromats and bring customers in. I mean, it talks about other businesses out there. But later on, I was like, okay, let me create some flyers. That's free. So I started printing out some flyers, handing out flyers to people, putting them on cars. One thing not to do is to pay someone to hand your flyers out for you, because what I caught one guy actually doing is, oh, hey, here's $20, go hand out the flyers. And he pocketed the money, turned around and passed out a couple flyers and threw the rest in the trash can. So easy way to make money for him, I guess. But pass out flyers. There's the newspaper, stick it in the newspaper. I bought those road sign flags. That's pretty cheap. You can buy them on like eBay or Amazon for really cheap. And they say like laundromat, coin laundromat, and you can stick them by the roads. It's kind of like at the car dealership. You see those nice little, big old, they look like feathers plopped into the ground pretty much. And then I went and bought a blower with the little dancers. You see the little guys that have the little floppy hands and stuff. And I went and stuck that on top of the roof. And that actually helped a lot. So, I mean, the word of mouth helped, but word of mouth is a slow advertising. I mean, it's probably your best advertising, but it doesn't get around as quick. So my first month was like less than $200, and I'm all like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? I'm gonna make it. Maybe this laundromat business is not for me. We're slow. And that's probably what a lot of you guys are thinking too, is like, oh my God, what is my first month gonna be? So it usually takes a while to build up your customer base, unless you already took a laundromat that's already open, like my Wilmington store. I took it over, already had customer base. The issue was, I think my first month was around $800 for my Wilmington. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Well, place already had a bad rep for eating people's money. The changer was breaking down, old machines and stuff. So I started painting up the store, remodeled it. I learned from my first store what to do and what not to do. So I went out, stuck some flags out, passed out flyers, went to the newspapers, stuck in like free wash and stuff like that. So and that's the other thing. Do some free washes or free dries to get customers to come in. So you want to drive traffic from your other competitions out there. Yes, it's going to cost you money, but you're building up your clientele. You got to get them into your laundromat somehow. So one way of doing that is to make sure you're giving them something, either free soap pods, or a free wash, or free dry, something to get them into your doors. And once you get them to the doors, they're gonna be like, oh man, look at this place, you know, it's they remodeled, they painted, the floor looks nice. Oh, they got some machines that actually work. Oh, they actually help bring out clothes to my cars. They let me take my laundry carts outside. That's a huge one. I had a lot of people were like, can I bring the laundry cart out to my car? I'm like, yeah, you know, just make sure you bring it back in. So I really haven't had any issues with that. When I first took it over, there was always laundry carts out in the parking lot, but after a while, talking to the customers and stuff, that I think they kind of learned to bring them back in, or I'm gonna make it so that you guys can't bring them outside. And they make different devices, locking wheels, longer poles, and stuff like that. But the biggest point is you have to market your business. If you don't market your business, you're not going to go anywhere. And I think that applies to all businesses out there. There's online marketing, Facebook marketing. I did a lot of Facebook marketing. Created some posters and different pictures and YouTube videos you can create and post on Facebook. And then you can market it for around your county. You can market around your city, and it'll pop up for, like, I guess, Google has these spiders, whatever, or bots that can tell where people are and stuff. So just make sure that you market your business so that you can actually improve and grow your customer base. If you don't do that, you take over a laundromat, you're probably going to do like the last owner and fail. I mean, you're taking over a place, or you're building a place from scratch. So you gotta drive customers in. And one way to driving customers to you is marketing. So Facebook, YouTube, newspapers, flyers, go rent some balloons and dancers, like air dancers, obviously. And stick it up so that when people's driving by your laundromat, like the air dancers, it's gonna flop. So it's all like, you're just driving down the road and you just kind of look over and you see something catches your eye. You're gonna look and be like, oh hey, look, you know, there's a laundromat that has a brand new sign. Obviously someone must have took it over. Or you see balloons. So something to catch people's eyes, to bring them in, and then the word of mouth will help that once you get them into the laundromat. That's the biggest part. But I hope that helped you guys. If you got questions that you want me to answer, go to my website, nicholsvr.com. Go to the comment section and just fill out the comment section with your question, and I'll try to answer it whenever I can. Other than that, you guys have a good day.